Women pioneers. Throughout time, there have been many women that changed our history and enriched our culture. It's time to celebrate their great contributions in our societies and cultures. One of the most pioneering and visionary lady in our history has to be Zubaydah bint Jafar, born around 765 CE and she died around 831 CE. She was the wife and queen to the fifth Abbasid Caliphate who ruled Iraq. Queen Zubaydah was known for her piety and humbleness, most importantly, her philanthropy and humanitarian works. She was a visionary woman. It was around 800 CE on her way to Mecca when she noticed the hardship the pilgrims faced during Hajj pilgrimage. She was quite saddened by their struggle with the heat and dehydration. Queen Zubaydah called upon the best architects and engineers from different regions to come up with the best solution. They came up with a plan to build a canal in order to reach everyone in the area and get the right resources. The canal was going to be about 95 kilometers long. The engineers had to be very clever to build some of the canal through tunnels to channel the water to provide to different areas. The architects, along with the engineers, connected the canal from different wells. They planned very carefully. Zubaydah hired hundreds of employees to finish the work. Finally, around 802 CE, the canal was established. The cost of the canal was around 2 million dinars. The value of each dinar was about 5 ounces of gold. Today's money is about $100 million. The canal was named Zubaydah Canal and it has been running for over 1,000 years. The canal finally dried up around 1980. The Saudi government said that they would rebuild the canal. After the success of the Zubaydah Canal, the Queen took upon another challenge. She wanted to improve the journey for the pilgrims that traveled from Iraq all the way to Mecca. So she hired the engineers again to build a comfortable path that stretched over 1,500 kilometers. With the help of our amazing engineers, they built a route of 40 stations, which included resting stations, shelters for animals, water wells, pools, and police stations. This was a huge project that connected different cities and countries. One cannot imagine the cost of a project of this magnitude. Queen Zubaydah was not just a visionary and a philanthropist, she was also a pious woman. She had hundreds of employees and servants, and she encouraged them to memorize the Quran. She was an empowered lady, but she also liked her employees to feel empowered. They all loved her. They loved their queen. She is one of the most inspiring women that have ever lived, and her generosity and humanitarian work simply goes down in history as one of the greatest people that ever lived. I wish we had more books and documentaries and films and cartoons that were made about her so our children can be inspired by her story too. That was the life of Zubaydah bint Jafar, who passed away around 831 CE. Another pioneer and visionary lady is Fatima al-Fihri, born around 800 CE in Tunisia, North Africa, and she passed away around 879 CE in Morocco, North Africa. Fatima grew up in Cordoba, Spain, but later on, her family moved to a town called Fez in Morocco. Fatima's family, along with many others, migrated from Spain to Morocco. As the community in Fez grew bigger and got larger, they needed a new mosque. Fatima decided to donate her inheritance money to build a bigger mosque as well as an educational organization. So in 859, the first university college was established in Fez, Morocco. It was named Al Kharawiyyin University. Many well known scholars graduated from this college, scientists, historians, and philosophers, and also mathematicians all graduated here. In this university, Muslims and Jews and Christians studied side by side together. There were no discriminations, neither gender nor religion, and people from all races were welcome to study here. The University of Al Qarawiyyin still exists today, and it has been recognized as the oldest university in the world by UNESCO and Guinness Book of Records. Another leader and pioneer woman was Arwa as-Sulayhi, born around 1048 CE, and she passed away around 1138 CE. Arwa became the ruler of Yemen in 1067. She was the ruler of Yemen from 1067 until 1138 till she passed away. Arwa improved the economy and she also invested in the infrastructure by building roads and schools. Arwa was also a very intelligent woman. She had the knowledge of the science and the hadiths and the Quran. Arwa also built several mosques. Her famous Queen Arwa Mosque is in Yemen. Queen Arwa as-Sulayhi passed away in 1138 CE. While she was still the ruler of Yemen, she was loved by her people and she was known as the Noble Lady. These are just some of the great women in Islam. There are so many more that I couldn't include in this short video. I pray to Allah that one day I can make either documentaries, even movies and cartoons about these amazing ladies in our religion. Thank you for watching. May Allah make it easy for us to follow their examples. Please like and subscribe to see more videos like this. The end.